The Mother 3 fan translation. This is a free, unofficial translation made entirely by dedicated Mother/Earthbound fans. Please support this series by purchasing official merchandise, including the official translation if one is ever released. This is English version 1.1, made by the translation team at mother3.fabi.net. Welcome back to more Let's Play Mother 3. Last time, we finished Chapter 6 and started Chapter 7, where we've learned things are being set in motion. And now, we're under the, under Ionia's house in the tunnel that leads to Osohe Castle. So, let's see what we can find down here. Uh-oh. More Cleocatras. A fun enemy. Come on, baby. Not bad, not bad. Life up beta. Ah, there they go again, just undoing everything I did. Thank you, Ionia. We appreciate you. Not too bad, not too bad. Also, I just noticed Lucas has broke over 200 HP. That's pretty great. Good job, Lucas. So yeah, this whole area is kind of just lousy with Cleocatras. If you get into a big fight like this, I would just use PK Flash, and with Boney, I wouldn't be afraid to use things like any bombs you might have. Something I honestly should have done when I ran back and deposited Aelia's memento. I should have stopped by the old man's, or the, not the old man, the old folks' home, and picked up another Thunder Bomb. That would have helped a little, but I kind of forgot, so whoops. So yeah, unfortunately, the Cleocatras love using Hypnosis, and it kind of makes these fights, as you can see, they come to a standstill fairly easily. Luckily, though, the actual Cleocatras themselves aren't that bad to actually fight. They're just annoying. They don't really do anything that's super dangerous. They heal, inflict status ailments, and do admittedly very little damage. So, honestly, if you can just keep pumping out PK Love, you should be fine. Just really hoping that they don't use Hypnosis on you over and over and over again. But yeah, see, 2 uses of PK Love usually will handle them. So yeah, nothing we can't deal with, just a little annoying. But for defeating them, Lucas gains a level and is now level 30. HP went up by 5, PP went up by 4, offense went up by 2, IQ went up by 2. And Boney gains a level and is now level 30 as well. HP went up by 4, offense went up by 2, defense went up by 1, and IQ went up by 2. And they leave behind a secret herb. Very nice. So yeah, while they are annoying to fight, they're at least worth your time. They give you a lot of experience, and frankly, they give you some pretty good items should you beat them. Man, this is a large area, huh? So yeah, admittedly, the Cleocatras would be a lot worse if they had any offensive PSI. Like if they had Thunder or Freeze or Fire, really just anything other than status ailments, they would be a much larger threat. Ooh, and down here we find a present and get a magic tart. Very nice. Super worth grabbing. If you haven't noticed, well, Lucas started feeling feverish. But I was going to say, PP recovery items are somewhat rare. The game doesn't really hand them out all that often. Probably the best place we found to get them were from those fire spirits back in Osohe Castle way back in Chapter 2 when we first got Kumatora. So it's been a while. Also, I did not mean to attack, but it worked. It worked. Still, if we can conserve a little bit of PP, that would be a good idea. From what I remember, the passage to Osohe Castle is kind of long. Still, getting 570 experience for such easy fights is quite nice. I believe, too, a big reason... Ooh, here we are. that they give you such easy enemies is so that way you can level Lucas and Boney up a fair amount. Also, it's down here. Looks like another way to go. Ooh, Lucas's fever went away and he learned Defense Up Omega. Oh, baby. Defense Up Omega raises all allies' defense, effective when stacked. So gone are the days of raising one ally's defense. You instead can raise every ally's defense. This is an amazing psychic technique. And frankly, it's kind of one of... Oh. Lucas's best. Oh, we're back here. It's been a while. And once you know it, we have a new enemy. A bro team. We fought these guys way back when, both as Duster and Facade. Well, as Salsa with Facade. Let's be honest, though, it's kind of Facade doing all the work. Boney, give him a sniff. It smells like a strange creature. Smells weak against ice and weak against crying. Well, unfortunately, we don't really have ice, so, we could try PK Flash. Oh my goodness, that did a lot of damage. Okay, well, life up beta it is. Here you go, Boney. So yeah, these guys mean business. Ow. Doing a whopping 70 each time. They're not too bad, but, yeah. Still, they're worth 447 experience, and they leave behind beef jerky. So, you could do a lot worse. Also, if you didn't get the back sprites for these enemies, this is now a pretty good time to do it. I want to say, now that they're the bro team, you really can't get the back sprite for just the little big bro. You kind of have to get it for these two. So if you didn't get it way back when, good luck. I think there is a way to get back sprites that you missed, but I forget what it is. Still, another 447 experience and more beef jerky. Very useful. Do we want to throw anything away? Let's take a look. Not really. I mean, we have some pretty good stuff right now. Yeah, I'm gonna say we'll just pass it. It's all good. Sorry, beef jerky. We will actually go ahead and use some, though. May as well. Save us a little bit of PP. So yeah, though. Looks like this old passage is still pretty much just how it was when we left it before, as namely as Salsa. So, alright. Nothing too crazy. Ooh. Bro pair and a skeleton. Which, we never managed to sniff the skeleton because we didn't have Boney at the time, so let's give him a sniff. Smells like a zombie. Smells weak against fire and weak against sleep. Interesting. Yeah, they're still just as easy as they were. It's kind of why I wanted to use PK Love there, just to spread some damage around. Ow. Good smash, Boney. Still 509 experience and some extra beef jerky. Always appreciated. So yeah, not much else is really all that different here. So if you want to come back, now's a great time to do it. Still, let's get to what we actually came here for. Yeah. Once we get up this big old ladder. And once you know it, hey there, Mr. Save Frog. So the needle really has been pulled. So it has. I have absolutely no idea who pulled it. The dark dragon's heart will become as light or as dark as the person who pulls it. That's what is said anyway, but I don't sense anything here at all. I don't sense a heart of good or evil. How mysterious. Could there be people in this world without hearts? Interesting. I always assumed that the dark dragon would stay sealed away for eternity. No, we still have a chance left. You were were able to learn PK Love. Could it be that you're also able to... Oh, that's right. I haven't explained anything to you at all. I need to tell you about the needles. You sure do. That would be appreciated. First, know this. These are specially protected islands. We reside upon these islands together with limitless power. That power is the dragon that sleeps in the darkness under the islands. The dragon is incredibly large, about as large as all these islands put together. Because the dragon is asleep, these islands are protected from disaster. But its power is too great for humans to control. It was for this reason that our ancient Magypsy ancestors placed 7 needles in the dragon to make it sleep. 1 needle for each Magypsy. For a very, very long time, we've continued to guard the needles, but it's been told that someone to wake the dragon will appear when its power is needed. However, if the one who needs the dragon's power has a heart of evil, that power will obey all that is evil. It's very possible that everything could be completely destroyed simply to satisfy wicked ambition. On the other hand, the exact opposite is what we hope for. If a person with a heart of good pulls the dragon's needles and uses its power, the fate of all evil will be washed away, and all life as we know it will shine brightly. That's what is told. Finally, listen to this, but don't worry. When each of our 7 needles is pulled, we Magypsies will cease to be. Our millennia-long lives over. Isn't that just romantic of us? Quite the tale. Also interesting because you can see some of the places we've been, and quite a few places we haven't been to as well. There's one other legend. It says only those with the power of PK Love can pull the 7 needles. Not even we Magypsies have that ability. In other words, you're able to pull the needles because you're a chosen boy. No kidding. Some sort of incredible power seems to be sleeping here. Anyways, hi, Mr. Save Frog. You need something? Absolutely. Do you need to save your game or perhaps transfer DP? We're going to save our game, of course. As always, whenever you see one, it's always a good idea. Thanks, Mr. Save Frog. Please be careful out there. Give my regards to the next frog you meet. Absolutely. Huh? It's cute because we've never heard this, so I wanted to let it ring. Commander, please hurry here. We've located the next needle. But the monkey. We need the monkey. The monkey can open it. God, what a pain in the neck. Anyways, the monkey's the key. I'll explain the details later. Please come to the Chimera Lab. I assume you know where the Chimera Lab is, right? We do. Huh? Commander, your voice sounds kind of cheery today. Well, anyways, actually, to be honest, I'm having a hard time remembering it myself. You take the crossroad train to the factory, and then when you arrive, you go west from the ropeway station behind the factory, right? Yeah. Thank you. I'm heading to the Chimera Lab right now. There's a monkey and trouble and a needle. Please hurry and panic too, Commander. Got a transceiver. That'll be helpful. Well, Ionia, got anything else to say? That ladder is a shortcut back to Tasmili. Head there. I'm worried about my own needle now. Yeah, you would be, huh? I just know we'll meet again. But if we don't, then that means one of us has left this world. Bye-bye. Huh. You know, I don't think there's any other way that Ionia could have left that would have made sense. Alright. Well, like Ionia said, back through the tunnels we go. And, don't you know, this'll bring us right back to Tazmily. We just gotta get past all these, wicked enemies. Still, I'm not really gonna bother messing with them too much. They're not all that scary. And besides, I bet you want to see the Chimera Lab, don't you? Still, it is cool getting to see all these new enemies that populate old areas. It's one of the cooler things about the game, I think. Ooh, and they know PK Freeze Alpha. That's kind of scary. Interestingly, it's not as strong as their Bum Rush, so actually that's the preferred attack for them. So, something to think about. Also, more beef jerky, we're good. Yeah, I'm certain. So otherwise too, before we head to the I was going to say before we head to the Chimera Laboratory, we were gonna show something off that I've been meaning to show off and I've mentioned a couple times. At least I think I have. So way back in the forest, there's been something I've been blatantly ignoring. And we could have seen this thing a long time ago, back when we first started playing as Lucas. There's another very rare enemy in the forest. Like we found the bright smile on the highway, who gives a lot of money, you can find a rare enemy in the forest who gives a lot of experience. Now, I've specifically been going out of my way to mention it, but not actually find it and fight it. Huh? Woof woof. Woof 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 woof. What you got, Boney? Oh. Old man Nepolite. Lucas, have you seen Flint? He was just here visiting Hanawa's grave. He's probably headed back into the mountains yet again to look for Klaus. Look for Klaus, visit Hanawa's grave. Look for Klaus, visit Hanawa's grave. That's all your old man does anymore. Yeah. His only salvation is you, Lucas. You've grown so strong that Flint doesn't need to worry anymore. You've grown up to be a truly good lad. Here, Flint gave me this. He asked me to give it to you the next time he came by. Supposedly, it's a good luck charm your pops treasured since he was a boy himself. Got a courage badge. Interesting. The courage badge. The rust and dirt conceals the design underneath. It's incredibly old. Alright. Thanks, Flint. And of course, thank you for looking over us, Hanawa. Wife of Flint, mother of the twins, Klaus and Lucas, daughter of Alec. May the beautiful Hanawa rest in peace here for all time. It's only appropriate. So, like I was saying before Boney so graciously guided us to Old Man Nepolite, there's a rare enemy I've been avoiding. Because frankly... Huh? Another interruption? Commander, where are you? Dakota? No, I'm just spouting nonsense. Everyone is waiting at the Chimera Lab. I still haven't arrived yet, though. The reason being that I forgot how to get there. I mean, I understand the directions, but to get to the Chimera Lab, you take the crossroad train to the factory and then head west from the ropeway station. The problem is that I don't know where I am right now. Hello? Are you all right, Commander? I see the Chimera Lab now. You were right. You take the crossroad train to the factory and then head west from the ropeway station. Uh-huh. Well, at least he found his way eventually. But, anyways, third time's the charm. There's a rare enemy that I've mentioned, I've talked about, but I haven't fought them yet because, frankly, if you fight them so early on, it'll really make Lucas and Boney powerhouses, and it would make the early game so much easier, and I didn't want to do that. And inside this present, there's some beef jerky, but we can't really carry any more stuff. So, I'm not terribly worried about it. Granted, the bug spray might actually avail us coming up here. Still, hot spring. Let's check it out. Now, while there is this rare and new enemy here, there were also some other enemies here that we could have fought way earlier in the game. I didn't really feel the need to. Also, hi there.
I am a lizard. I will show you which direction you need to go. Round and round we go. Where I stop, soon you will know.
Strange seeing these little guys here. Well, that's where we were headed anyways. Don't know why he's pointing us north, but sure.
Hi, Mr. Lizard. I am a lizard. I will show you which direction you need to go. Round and round we go. Where I stop, soon you will know.
I kind of forgot these little guys were here. I don't actually remember or know what they're leading us to be completely honest. I think it's something actually a little later. Also, this is the new enemy I mentioned. Not the rare one, but the newer one. This is the graded yam monster. Boney sniffed him. Smells like an animal. Smells weak against ice and weak against strangeness. They also know PK Freeze Beta. Uh-oh. That's really bad. I'm gonna be honest. We run? Okay, good. Yeah, these guys are seriously no joke. So should you have come back even earlier, you would have been able to fight them. They're extremely dangerous and very powerful, which is kind of why I didn't want to go out of my way to come here, especially that early. But in this present, we find peculiar cheese. Very nice. So while we could definitely fight them and beat them now, they're still kind of not worth fighting. But in this present, there's a Pisces bracelet. How fun. Let's grab that, I suppose. I think we can do with dropping a Major Look. No, I'm gonna drop a Flea Powder. We just haven't used them. I've been keeping a hold of them just in case, but we haven't really needed them. Otherwise, Pisces bracelet. Do we need that? Oh, and he can't even use it. No, it's worse. So, you could have gotten it earlier, but we didn't. So let's try to actually fight one of these yam monsters, huh? They're, not easy to combo. They only do 31 damage, so their physical attacks aren't all that bad, and they don't have a lot of health. It's really just PK Freeze Beta you want to watch out for, so other than that, they shouldn't be too bad. Still, 344 experience? Not bad. Not bad, all things considered. Just, be careful you don't run into them. So I want to say the enemy is somewhere south. Also, hey, looks like Lighter and Fuel kind of rebuilt their house. I never showed this off. Hey there. You've really grown up. You even look a little like Flint now. Oh, but you look like Hinawa too. But You look most like your twin brother Klaus, of course. Wonder where he is and what he's up to. Well, we might have an idea. Also, hi there.
Squeak, squeak, squeak! This house I'm secretly living in got blasted by lightning.
It sure did. Yeah, man, their house has been through a lot, huh? Lightning strikes and fires? Yeesh, not been easy living for lighter and fuel. So yeah, otherwise, I'm gonna run around here and try to find that new enemy. When I find him, I'll show him. Okay. Gotcha, you little... Oh. Finally, we have encountered the Black Beanling. This is what we have wanted. I'm going to use PK Flash, and frankly with Boney, we're going to use a Made You Look. Uh-oh. Yeah, he ain't messing around. Ow. Eesh. Made You Look. Nice. Just because I really don't want to have to deal with this again. Alright, that's fine. Let's... I guess just attack. Not bad damage. Yeah! And get ready for the EXP the Black Beanling gives. I didn't want to risk sniffing him, and I didn't remember how much health he had, but... for defeating the Black Beanling, you receive 16,080 experience. Lucas gains 3 levels and is now level 33. HP went up by 15, PP went up by 10, offense went up by 6, defense went up by 2, IQ went up by 2, speed went up by 2. Boney also gains 3 whole levels and is now level 33. HP went up by 15, offense went up by 4, defense went up by 1, and IQ went up by 3. Plus, he got 3 speed. So that, ladies and gentlemen, is the Black Beanling. They are an extremely rare enemy, and their whole trick is that when you first encounter them, much to my ire and my forgetfulness, you need to let them burrow underground. Once you've done that, you then look for a little sprout, and they pop back up. That gives you the chance to attack them. I did not realize this, and kind of forgot because it's been a very long time. Ooh, and Lucas started to feel feverish. But after relaxing, it makes us feel alive again. So yeah, that is what I wanted to show, was the elusive Black Beanling. Now, being completely honest, we actually missed its earlier incarnation. You could have found a normal Beanling, not a black one, just a Beanling, in Chapter 1 specifically as Flint. I believe you can also find them in Chapter 2, and also as in Chapter 3 as well. Once you hit Chapter 4, it becomes the Black Beanling. I believe the base Beanling drops 500 experience, which most normal enemies drop now. But the Black Beanling is the first one that, honestly, I think is really worth going for. Especially right now. Ooh, when Lucas's fever goes away and he learns PSI counter. Very nice. I think now is an exceptionally good time to go after a Black Beanling, just because it's only you and Boney. Again. We could have gone for them when we first became Lucas and Boney, but let's be honest, we would not have stood a chance against them, especially without PSI. So, I wanted to show them off now. And while I did miss the one as Flint, I just didn't find a reason to actually do it. Sure, you could have farmed up his flint and got him to a pretty high level, but it wouldn't have done you any good. So, my apologies for not showing that enemy, but it's alright. It has the same encounter way of just running back and forth, finding the bean, letting it burrow, and then finding it when it pops out. It's not so bad. At least I think that one does it. I might be wrong. It's been a minute. Anyways, hey. Raids are much less exhausting than walking, and they're so inexpensive and inviting. They're so cheap, they're practically free. A mere 50 DP. Will you ride one? I don't think I have the money, but yes. In that case, how about taking the green train? The green one costs a little bit more, though. No. You don't like green, I see. Then it'll be 100 DP for 2 tickets. Yeah. Bzz, not enough money. Yeah, that's what I thought. So, like the bright smile, how it doesn't drop really anything for experience, the beanlings don't drop any money. So if you want money, they're not who to fight. But for EXP, they'll do just fine.
You need something?
Absolutely.
Do you need to save your game or perhaps transfer DP?
We're gonna do some DP stuff, because we need 100 DP.
Please be careful out there. Give my regards to the next frog you meet.
So yeah, though, honestly, grinding beanlings is a pretty great way to farm, and frankly, once we get the whole gang back together, I'm gonna show you an extremely abusive way to get experience. Alright, guy, let's get on that train. We will ride. We don't want the green train. So, 100 DP for 2 tickets? Absolutely. So much better than walking along the tracks, let me tell you. A whole lot safer, too. Still, I like that we actually get to ride the trains. It's kind of nice. All aboard! Honestly, a game that I might play in the future, one of my favorite games of all time, has one of my favorite train segments in any game, which is kind of a weird thing to say. It inspired me to want to ride a train in real life, and I ended up doing it when I was much younger. It was nothing like that train, which the train I'm speaking of is the train from Paper Mario, The Thousand Year Door, I believe chapter 7? The same chapter that we're in this game too? I think. Been a minute, but point is, for chapter 7, you ride a train over the course of 3 days, and it's like a kind of a murder mystery detective story. And something about that chapter just enthralled me as a child. I don't know why, but it was so much fun, and I loved the atmosphere and everything about it. And so it inspired me to want to ride a real-life train. And like I said, I eventually did. I think around the time the first 3DS came out. So it's been a while. Anyways, factory, thank you for riding with us today. Thanks, pal. So yeah, just a fun little memory that I kind of wanted to bring up while we rode a train here. Ooh, and if you notice, the squawking sticks have, they've changed. So, let's check out a new enemy. The squawking boom stick. These guys mean business, so let's give them a sniff. Smells like a biological chimera, weak against ice and weak against numbness. Now, if you notice, a lot of these enemies are weak against things that PK Flash might induce, such as strangeness, paralysis, and instant defeat, of course. So, some of these fights you can actually just... Uh-oh. Ow! Win instantly by, using PK Flash. I want to actually try to beat these guys, if I can, without them just exploding, but it's kind of difficult. However, while we have it, let's use the Magi Look. Nice! Get that back sprite. Couldn't stop crying. Alright, that's kind of useful. Honestly, let's just attack. See what we can do. Nice smash attack, Boney. Good job. Nice, we actually got him. Good deal. Earned 240 experience. Paltry compared to the beanlings, but honestly, so many things are gonna be that I wouldn't really think or worry about it. Still, while it may not feel like it, we did actually a fair bit today. We got through the tunnel, made it to Osohe Castle, learned a bit about what's actually going on in the world, and of course, encountered the Black Beanling. Much to my ire and hopefully your enjoyment. Oh boy. Still, I think it was pretty good. So next time, we'll continue to the Chimera Laboratory and see just what's happening there. So, till then, as always, I've been Brad. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.